Sold out dates, cash every day. A DD to 6, I gotta get laid. I guess I'll start it off, my boy.
Let's do it.
Alright, so, yo, what is good, guys? Hold on. Hold on.
Let me put
I'm
this
trying
shit
to think
on.
of the. Oh, yeah, you dumbass. We don't really know how to start this, but, you know, we're winging it, but not really winging it. Welcome to Speaking of Which podcast. Got my boy John right here.
Yes, sir. We got my man Aaron here.
He gonna leave me hanging.
Oh, my bad. See, we so new to this. We true to this.
It's
Don't
your
worry.
it's your boy Aaron speaking. And we got John here from Everything Colossal. We came together and we got this hip hop podcast about to go crazy. We hope you guys enjoy it. We got a couple segments, and our first segment is called Gas, Mid, or Ass. Okay, so we'll talk about what came out this week. You know, the hottest shit, or if it's not the hottest shit, if it's just shit, we gonna talk about it. You feel me?
That booty, we gonna call it out.
If it's caca, we gonna say it's caca. We hold no remorses out here. So we gonna start off with Gunna's album.
Yes, sir.
Dirt, what is it? DS4EVER.
Yes, sir. It came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Today
January
right now
7th.
we're Saturday currently.
Yes, sir. It came out yesterday, January 7th. And I'm going to say right now, personally, it's mid for me. Now, reason being is because, honestly, Gunna, for me, I ain't going to hold you. The flows get a little boring sometimes.
I mean, hey, I feel like with Gunna, period, I can't really go into a whole Gunna project like from beginning to end. It's kind of like not redundant, but I just feel like it
kind of lags a little bit, right? Now I would say
like there's not that much there's not that much substance to it for me to listen to the whole thing, bro.
Right.
Like he doesn't even care to like the song structuring is random anyways. So why should I hear it from beginning to end? Like I rather just because usually when I hear an album, I hear it from beginning to end, no matter what.
Yeah, you have to.
But there's really no point with like
it's
bloated albums like that. I could just pick any song. Oh shit, Lil Baby, boom.
Yeah, I mean for me, I call it mid because there are flows that are pretty fire because that's what he's known for. But then, like you said, it gets a little redundant. Now, in terms of beat selection, there were some hard beats, but only really on the features, in my opinion. When it came to songs that it was just him on it, the beats were a little, lackadaisical, in my opinion. And
I don't know, man. I think some of the songs that are my favorite is just him.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, like
I feel like
A Lot of Cake, that shit fire.
A Lot of Cake is
That's
hard.
like the ideal Gunna track.
Living Wild was hard.
I like Flooded. I don't know if you
South to
that.
West.
South to West is hard. I got that right here. But I like Flooded. Flooded is hard.
Yeah, Flooded's that thing. I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit's slapping.
How'd you think?
I like the Die Alone track.
Word?
Yeah,
I didn't really.
With Chris Brown. It was different, bro. Because you know how we're saying it sounds the same? That shit was different.
Yeah.
For Gunna, it was like a slow track. I didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere.
How do you feel?
Blue. It was Young Blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Brown bodied it too.
Now, I said it was mid. What do you think?
I think it's pretty gas. I mean, what was it? What was before this? Wanna, right?
Wanna, yeah.
Wanna was pretty fire. But I don't know. I enjoyed it mostly from beginning to end. Like there was barely any skips for me. So I guess I gotta say it's gas.
Yeah, I mean, there was 19 tracks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that I
bro, Pushing P though.
Fucked with.
Pushing
P is hard.
Come on.
But like I said,
that's a club banger. I could see it. If they get a music video for that, that shit's gonna go hard. That shit's going crazy.
Pushing P and the lingo is getting out there too. You peeped on Instagram.
What is that P shit? What is that?
I want to say it's just some player shit. It's some like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that like a female's body part? Is that what they're pushing? I don't know.
Nah, I highly doubt that. But also, they kind of explained it where, you got your own bills, you're taking care of your family. That's P. That's Pushing P.
Oh, okay.
And
I gotta get on that.
And I'm sure you can go further into it as far as its meaning. But
I like the shit with the remix, the Too Easy remix
with Future, and we were talking about
Ricch.
it before. Yes, with Future and Roddy Ricch, but just in general, Future, man, he is a beast.
Solidified.
Legend.
Like I was saying earlier, that I think Future could never fall off, in my opinion. I think he's literally been in this game for like 10 years and made a mark in this trap shit. He's a trap GOAT.
100%.
Trap legend. We gotta give our flowers, while they still here. Future's the man, bro.
Yeah, Future.
And
I
he's
forget what
honestly
song
one
it
of the
was.
few rappers that has a lot of like collab tapes too, bro. He got the shit with Juice World,
He's working.
with Lil Uzi. He has one
Thug.
with Young Thug. Like he does a lot of collabs too, bro.
It's not like he's running out of material anytime soon either.
High Off Life, hella underrated. Like that shit,
High Off Life, one of my favorites.
bro. Future's really
Beast
out
Mode
here.
2.
His mixtapes ridiculous. Beast Mode 2, mad underrated.
I really fuck with G Herbo's.
Oh yeah, G Herbo
verse.
always. It's crazy. I was telling my girl the other day that G Herbo never really. He's always been relevant, but he never really had a hit, to be honest.
Yeah, he.
Other than that freestyle that went crazy,
He
but
had some. I
he
think
been
it was
in the
called
game for-
Swervo. Swervo was pretty popping, but not necessarily like a radio smash.
Yup.
But
but that's what I mean, like a mainstream hit. He's never really had one.
Yeah, I mean, I've been.
But he's
fucking
been
with
in
him
this game for a minute.
long time. Yep.
A lot of these rappers, he's always on people's, albums. A lot of other rappers are on his projects. He had a tape with Southside that went crazy.
Yep.
2018.
I think that was
That's
like
a Swervo
Swervo.
shit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Swervo.
talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm. And even when he was Lil Herb, like he been in this game for a while, bro.
Yeah.
Chief Sosa.
But just to conclude
Good
on
times.
that, yeah, it's mid for me. Like I said, the beats for me were a little lackadaisical on some, and then for the features, they were just smashes. I really fucked with the features.
It's
heavy.
better than Roddy Ricch's album.
Man, oh man, that is a topic for another discussion, man. That is
That shit didn't even last the weekend.
not even past the Saturday, right? Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It
I
just
gave
felt
it a chance
uninspired.
too. I gave it a chance. I'm
I
not
gave
gonna
it. I
hold
gave
you.
it halfway. I was like, this is just. I
You
just
gave
it
in,
just
he was
doesn't
like-
sound inspired. Like the subject matter felt okay, like money, bitches, whatever. It just didn't feel like, damn, we waited 2 years for this, bro.
It wasn't that Roddy Ricch that the streets fell in love with. It wasn't speaking
Feed
for
the Streets one. That mixtape is better than that.
Absolutely, 100%. And I fuck with 2 as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he had a lot to, because Antisocial was hard to top that. That shit was great.
Yeah.
So-
But
Yeah, let's talk about the singles that dropped today too. There's a couple singles, but I heard the Earl Sweatshirt joint. That beat was interesting.
Shopping for another Hemi. Did a dash, got out of Dodge.
His flow,
Yes.
his flow. Listen, I don't really listen to Earl Sweatshirt, but I gave it a chance, and that shit's different.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was really happy with the beat selection because as of late, if you listen to Earl Sweatshirt, he's been doing a lot of lo-fi beats, a lot of, in my humble opinion, like low quality.
This
As
is
far
not
as
it.
sonics go, I don't know how to explain it. It's just it doesn't sound polished, in my opinion. But
You think that's intentional or no?
yeah, for sure. I guess you can call it a genre of music, but it's not mine. And
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by the beat. It was really rocking. And then the beats too. He kind of referred back to 2010 when he was in Samoa, I believe. His mother took him to some island.
Yeah, nah, his flow is dope on there too.
Yeah,
It's a good track.
hopefully it's something more to come out of that because he's dropping the project January 14th.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the pre-order's out right now, and the song Titanic it's cool. It's cool. It gets me excited for what's to come.
Speaking of January 14th, that boy Corday,
Oof.
man,
Day.
bruh. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That song made me a fan, bro.
The song name for Corday.
Bro, for Bev Freestyle or Fat, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Who would have ever imagined or fathomed that we would actually make it off of rapping?
I had to run it back like 3 times.
And he says you're gonna run it back.
He says
it
that
in
too,
the
right?
song.
Yup, bro.
He says you're gonna run this back.
Bro.
Yeah. I got some
shout out to the
quotables.
bro. Say that shit, bro.
I got some quotables.
He bodied that,
He
bro.
said,
Bodied that.
I love to gamble with high stakes and learn from every mistake that I make. Man, I can relate to that, man, because
the pitchfork
you got to learn from your mistakes. That's how you mainly learn,
in life,
and
period.
maneuver, Pitchfork riders raised with a silver spoon. These people don't understand, man.
Hard, boy. And then the second, Keep going, boy. I
He's
know you got another bar there.
I might press a button and discussion. Oh, I'm sorry. I might press a button and end discussion on who's the best under 25 and lay that conversation to rest.
Come on, boy. Yo, who would have thought he would get from the YBN
damn.
shit to like, yo, he's really out here like coming for people's necks, like, and it's so. I was saying that it was so refreshing because usually I listen to a lot of trap shit, you know, the new SoundCloud shit, like watered down shit. So to hear that was hella refreshing, bro.
Yeah, we do listen to a lot of microwave music. Not gonna hold you.
Pretty much, yeah. But sometimes some lyrical, you need that sometimes.
You need that
bro.
lyrical miracle content for sure.
And then especially over the Heart Part 4, Kendrick. And
Yeah.
the way he raps just like Kendrick too, it's like, yo, hard.
Yeah, the beat switch.
Yeah, that's from the Heart Part 4, Kendrick, man. He was like, yo, y'all got till April 17 to get your shit together. Whatever. I don't know. It's the same thing. He said the same thing.
Yeah, that shit was hard, man. I'm looking forward to the project. I personally haven't gone out my way to listen to his. I think he has 2 projects.
Yeah. Lost Boy was the only thing I heard, which was great. I mean, it was nominated for a Grammy, well deserved. That shit was.
Yo.
I was so shocked. Cause
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? I didn't think they respected his compared to the others. Like, damn, they really put Corday in there.
Yeah,
That's
now
crazy.
his pen game, it's up there. He was already fucking with Dre, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kendrick started with Dre, and
He mentioned too in that song, like he said something about Juice WRLD. He said I was on tour with Jared Higgins, right?
Yep.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD though, for real.
Facts, man. But that song for Bev.
Yeah, like I said, it made me a fan. That's all I can say, bro.
I'm definitely on January 14th. I'm definitely downloading that, giving it my undivided attention for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then the next song that we heard, NBA YoungBoy.
Fish scale, Draco with that kick on it. Got grip, I got cocktail.
Listen,
NBA
we get it.
YoungBoy.
Why be better? Why be, what is it, lesser than, greater than? We get it, bruh. But, like, I wish that he wasn't so memed out all over YouTube and Instagram.
You can't even enjoy it.
I would enjoy it more, bruh.
Yeah.
It's the fan base. I don't even feel like these quote-unquote fans could name 10 YoungBoy songs.
They can't even go word for word.
I can't because I'm not a YoungBoy fan. Like, he's cool. I don't think he's bad at all. I think he's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But,
Not for us.
like...
At least for now. I'm going to say he's not for me. And
Think so?
I gave him multiple
I could listen
chances.
to it like with the what is it, Al Youngboy 2? AI Youngboy? I said Al. Whatever it was,
Yeah,
boy.
I
That
think
shit
it
got
came
some
out
slappers
2017.
on there, yeah. But this song is alright though. Like the chorus, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but when he starts rapping, that shit is fine.
Yeah, the verse is hard. And it gives a lot of what I'm interested in. You know, good melody, and
Flow.
And I'm not gonna lie. This particular song, I'm definitely gonna bump in the whip again.
Okay.
And I've never had an NBA YoungBoy song do that for me. I'm not gonna lie. You know, all these teenagers, they love him. All the
like 13-year-olds just trying to be first on academics posts.
Yeah, they probably fuck with it already, but this is something that I'm
It
definitely
could be, bro.
gonna-
It could be a post about like, what's his name, Elon Musk, and doing something with outer space. Why be better though? Like, it's bruh.
Facts.
It could be something mad serious
It
too.
could be
bro.
the Knicks, like some Knicks shit.
Yeah,
And
like
they'll comment.
why
"Oh,
be still better than the Knicks? Like,
It's like, damn, bro.
shout out to the Yankees though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
A-Rod. You know what I'm saying?
A-Rod out here.
But yo, listen, the next segment is interesting. It's called Overrated, Underrated, or Rated Fine. All right, so I'm gonna throw out 10 names, and you throw out 10 names. So I'm gonna go first. All right, so we're just gonna shoot them out and just explain why you think what your
Right.
answer is. All right, so Fago,
So Fago.
come on, man, let's hear it.
I'm gonna say underrated for now. I feel like we haven't gotten too much content from him.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 projects, I think.
I'm still waiting on the album.
Yeah,
I
2
feel like it got
mixtapes.
pushed back because of the Trav thing,
The what?
the Travis thing.
Oh yeah, for
You know,
sure.
he's
Because he's
signed.
under
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
It could be
um,
that. I don't know.
Yeah, I just need more from him. For the songs that I fuck with, one in particular is the one he did with Lyrical Lemonade, the video. I can't remember the song.
Knock Knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his biggest song. That and Off the Map. Those are his
Yeah,
two
but
biggest tracks.
other than that particular song, I haven't really found something that I can really,
Hasn't really
connect
stuck?
to. Yeah.
Okay. I did a documentary on him, and while I was doing it, it put me onto a lot of tracks. Like there's a mixtape that he dropped like 2019 called War on SoundCloud. It's pretty fire. And then you know how usually you go back to like artists like old stuff and it doesn't sound anything.
Right.
Like it sounds like it could have came out today. Like it's the quality's good, the flow, the choruses, like it's pretty fire.
And I feel like I did some research myself, and he was doing that plug-in B wave that we spoke about.
Yeah, he put me on to that. I never even heard of that plug-in B.
Yeah, plug-in B is definitely bubbling right now, but he was early on in like 2019.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I should probably know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say underrated for now.
Okay. So for me, I think he's rated fine. I don't know if he's underrated, but NBA YoungBoy. Don't let. Listen, you might get some comments.
So that's an option, perfectly fine where they're at, like not underrated or overrated.
Yeah, rated fine.
Okay, I'm gonna say rated fine.
Okay.
If it was up to me, man, I'm not listening to him. So it's I can't even give you a fair analysis of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with saying a rapper's overrated, but they're still good. I think he's overrated. I don't give a.
I don't understand.
But he's not bad though.
I don't understand how
he's cool. He's dope, but he's literally overrated.
I don't understand how he's king of YouTube. I don't understand that,
bro. It's the South, bro. I looked it up. The demographics, bro, they go crazy for YoungBoy. Memphis, Texas, Louisiana, like they literally the top. New York is not even in the top 10. Nobody be bumping YoungBoy in New York.
Not at
nobody.
All. I don't know anybody who says, "Oh, NBA YoungBoy."
I mean, I don't mean no.
Fucking pissed. I'm fucking tight, bro. Like my heart is burning right now, bro. Y'all don't have no idea what just happened, but
yo, we did a whole like 3 segments, fam, and this shit died. This shit died, bro. We did a whole versus battle, boy.
But we'll
Uzi
do it
and Cardi.
again. We'll do it again. In another episode.
Man. Alright, hot takes, man. We in here. Hot takes, man. This is one of my favorite segments. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know I make this series already. But now, my boy John here. So, boom. We got a take right here. J. Cole is good, but extremely overrated. The Off Season was his best album, and that shit wasn't even a top album this year. Now, he's a hater. That's the definition of a hater. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm going to disagree with Off Season being his best album.
He said Off Season was overrated.
Say that again?
Oh, no, never mind. No. J. Cole's overrated. The Off Season was his best album. And Do you even listen to J. Cole?
Just say it again.
J. Cole was good, but extremely overrated. The Off Season was his best album, and that shit wasn't even a top album this year. He's hating.
He's bugging.
He's a hater.
He's off the meds.
I'm sorry, fam, but you hating, bro. Have you ever heard like 2014? I don't. Born Sinner.
Come on, you're bugging.
What? Next, my boy said DS4 is not better than DS3, bro. It just came out. That's not hot at all. Next, Conway is the best Griselda member. Literally not a hot take.
Not
like
a hot
that.
take.
How's that a hot take?
Yeah, you guys got to do better with these hot takes.
Nah, that's cold. That's cold as fuck. It's cold like right now, boy. Gangsta Gibbs washes Gunna Sunday through Monday.
I'm dead. Talking about Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah, but Freddie Gibbs is a lyrical rapper. I think he would wash Gunna in like an actual battle, like rapping, like lyrically. Who makes better music is a different story, but.
Wait, but what was it again?
Gangsta Gibbs washes Gunna Sunday through Monday. I guess he's talking about just musically.
Musically?
You can't really compare. It's different, bro.
Yeah, it's
One
different.
is like
and
street,
like,
you know, the lyrical
and if you're
shit.
talking like throwing hands, my man's is a part of the feds. So like, I don't think Gunna's really trying to fight him.
Oh, man. All right, my boy Gun Lee. Shout out to you, boy. Most of your favorite musicians ain't good. You just been conditioned to think they're good through the label, marketing, and sheep mentality. Yo, that's a crazy take.
Yeah, that's a pretty hot take.
How you feel about that?
And since I work pretty closely in the industry, I can see where he's coming from because a lot of things are sold, man. Like these,
they kind of drain it into your brain to like brainwash you to like.
You'll see random blogs posting Uzi jumping out of a car. And that's not by mistake. And Uzi's a little extreme case because a lot of people are paying attention to him. But if you see a random person on, like, say, Cheese or College Kid or Our Generation or, Hot New Hip Hop, and best believe they paid to be on there. And if you see it repeatedly, they say the average person has to look at something 7 times in order to be familiar with it.
Really?
And that's not by mistake. When you see somebody you don't really care about on all these blogs that you watch all the time, it's not by mistake. So I can see where he's coming from.
Damn, yeah, that's a crazy. Finally, somebody with a hot take, man. I wish I had my hot sauce with me. Fuck.
But
my boy said, Clams Casino, Lil B, A$AP Rocky's old producer, could have been what Pierre Bourne is today. But what is Pierre Bourne today, though? I feel like he's not even, like, I don't know. I feel like Pierre Bourne isn't even respected that much nowadays.
Yeah.
As a producer.
Yeah.
Even as a rapper. Like I was saying, like, he came up as a producer, so nobody really be talking about his rap shit like that.
I don't want to compare sounds, but I feel like Clams Casino is on a whole different sphere when it comes to music.
He's on some atmospheric shit.
Yeah, and Pierre's on his like video shit. Game type vibe,
Plug.
And he's definitely evolved since 2017 Magnolia vibes. So, but I don't think.
I would say a different producer. I don't know about Pierre.
Yeah,
I would have to think maybe like not Metro, but
I can't even because
he's so different. Clams is so different. Clams, bro.
Like, you gotta really think
that's an interesting
on who
take,
to compare
though.
him to. Yeah.
The same dude, my boy Kid Hinton, he said Young Thug's Punk is better than Lil Wayne's Rebirth. So Amir, he said, being a better album than Rebirth isn't hard to do, bro.
Nah, can
Rebirth
we be honest?
Fire.
First of all,
listen,
sonically,
On Fire, Rebirth, fire, bro.
Rebirth is hard. I was in 9th grade when that shit came out. That shit hard.
Bro, Rebirth was revolutionary,
and sonically,
boy.
bro, Punk is more acoustic and Rebirth is
more
rock.
Electric guitar type shit.
Right. So you on that aspect, they're different.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
My boy Vinyl Guru. Vince Staples is the most slept on rapper of all time. I wouldn't say the most slept on of all time.
But he deserves
He's definitely slept on, though.
He deserves whatever he gets.
Why?
Because it's up to the people, man. I feel like.
You think so?
I don't
the people
know.
as in like the fans?
Yeah, like if he was really all that, the people would give him his praise. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's perfectly fine. He does a lot of music for movies. So, he gets a lot of placements in movies. He structures his music.
But is it really all his fault? What if it's like the kind of style of music he makes? It's just not mainstream.
Yeah, but you can say the same thing with like
fault, I guess,
J. Cole and a lot of other like artists. But
why are they bigger, right?
Yeah. It's I feel
maybe because he hasn't had a hit, maybe.
And he structures his music, like I said, for different.
I heard his Vince
things.
Staples album was fire from last year.
I haven't really listened to him since he came out with. I want to say it's called Mamacita or something like that.
All I know is the Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan and Travis Mamacita. But hold up, my boy Don Chris World, DS4 is better than half the albums that dropped last year, bro. It just came out, and that's no way.
Yeah, you're bugging.
Yeah,
you're on the meds.
Gunna's genital area might be a little too much
Where you
on your
buffed
face.
out.
I love you though. I'm fucking with you, bro. Eric Burns said Biggie over Tupac. He has a bunch of takes here, but he put like 2014 over any Drake album. He put a bunch of takes.
Wait.
2014 Forest Hills Drive is better than any Drake album. I don't know about Take Care.
I love 2014 Forest Hills Drive, but
I don't know about Take Care.
I don't think it's even better than If We're Reading This or Nothing Was the Same. You know?
That's a great album, though, 2014.
It is one of my favorites.
What else? Retro Code. The Massacre by 50 Cent is better than Get Rich or Die Trying. That's a hot take.
I bought both.
I got that shit both on vinyl. Damn. Hate It or Love It remix is my favorite hip-hop song of all time, and it's on that. But I don't know. It's definitely not. There's a lot of skips on there, but, I mean, Disco Inferno. There's a lot of good songs on there. But isn't Candy Shop on that bit?
Whichever one got clickety clank, clickety clank. My money goes into my piggy.
Nah,
bank.
bro.
That
Get
shit
Rich or
is
Die Trying
hard.
got heat on that bit. Like literally, that song is so
I can't even
gas.
remember. I would need it in front of me.
Wangsta, like PIMP. Anyways, where we at? My boy Don Chris again. Offset is one of the greatest rappers of all time. You look lame.
Yo, my man started laughing. I'm gonna say this.
Yo, hold on. I was saying that because Offset was getting interviewed and he was coming at somebody. He's like, "Your jury fake. You look lying. You look lying." What you say?
Nah, but
Offset's dope. But
yeah, I want to say he's not even the best artist in his group, bro.
Ooh.
Come on, but
Damn, who you think? Takeoff?
take off.
I I personally fuck with Quavo the most, but
I-
they're all fire.
Originally, like when Quavo was on Travis Scott's music a lot, like
Yeah.
that's when I thought Quavo was the best.
Yeah.
But especially like pick up the phone, baby.
Yeah.
But
Huncho Jack underrated, by the way.
and then it was Offset that had his run. But Takeoff, in totality, seeing everything now, I think Takeoff is the best. He brings the best lyrics and flow. And Offset is really good flow, but
we
lyrics,
set the trends. We set the
Yeah,
trends.
Jim Jones
Why is
got the
Jim Jones
care
on
package.
that? Why are you on that?
he got the
completely
care
ruined it.
package.
Anyways, my boy the Toxerist said, oh no, hold on. Stream Critic said, Gunna is, and always will be better than Lil Baby.
Bugging.
Yeah?
I think he's bugging.
Yeah, Lil Baby's better lyrically than Gunna.
Yeah. Flow wise, I mean, they're kind of even on flows, maybe.
But
But
Lil Baby's the pen game, or if you want to call it that, is a little better than Gunna. I
if
think.
we were to throw a Gunna feature and a Lil Baby feature, towards whatever artist, I feel like the Lil Baby song would be more of a hit. You know,
I think there's a little more substance to Lil Baby's music.
right,
Gunna too.
relatability.
The Toxerist said ASAP Rocky is the best post 2000s rapper out of New York City. Damn. Spitting.
Post
what you
2000, so
think? Yeah.
2010 and up.
No. 2000s. Like any 2000 and up. Like nothing before 2000. He thinks he's the best out of New York. So it could be 2001, 2002. He thinks he's the best.
Really, 2001, 2002.
So he's even talking about 50.
50 Cent,
he's talking
Jay-Z.
about all of them. Ja Rule, whatever.
Yeah, I read that again. I feel like
Fat
he's-
Joe, whatever.
You think he's talking about 2000s
Yes,
as well?
post 2000. So anything after 2000.
Shit, he bugging.
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah, he bugging. A$AP Rocky's not better than Jay-Z and 50
Yeah, but that
Cent.
don't count because he's before the 2000s. Jay-Z, don't count Jay-Z.
Okay, 50 Cent.
Yeah, I guess.
You can name maybe like two more. Also,
Who really blew up like that from New York in the past 20 years like that? Like big, like solidified in the game. Now that I think about it, I don't know too many off the top of my head.
yeah.
04, 05.
I can't think of anybody, and we might be missing somebody, and they're gonna say in the
Yeah.
comments like you idiots, but
I mean,
I can't even think.
I'm trying to think back in the 2000s. There's been new
Yeah.
rappers like from New York.
It's 22 years ago, man. So
All right, my boy Chris, whatever. Tyler the Creator is the best rap musician in the last 10 years. Yo,
that could be.
I think Tyler is
That could
so
be-
fucking
He's
talented.
a musician. He's
Absolutely.
an artist. He's not a rapper.
Bro, Tyler,
He's-
literally, he said in his interview that he's only gotten better every
Absolutely.
album, and it's absolute facts.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, coming
musically-
from Bastard, man, who
Bro.
would have knew that he would be in this point in his career? You
When
know?
Tyler actually wants to rap, like when he's actually lyrically spitting, bro, he is top 10
And
in the
we've seen
game,
that
in my
with the
opinion.
songs that he did with A$AP Rocky.
His metaphors are stupid. You know the song with it was on West Side Gun's album, bro. I think it's called 387 or 3. Well, I forgot the name, but he goes off, fam. Tyler's so dope. He's
Yeah.
such a dope artist. He may not be for me, but I respect him, OD.
I agree with that hot
You
take.
know what I mean? X would have been bigger than Uzi and Cardi combined if he was still alive. I agree with that. I think X
we
would have been
can't-
headlining
Yep.
everything. All the Rolling Loud shows, X would have been headlining all that shit. Bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, X was changing into a whole nother lane. He was going
Yeah.
into like Post Malone status,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, I
Sad
really
was
agree with
number
that.
one while he was alive. Like Moonlight, like he was
He even
changing
had
from that grimy.
Spanish. He had that Spanish song that slapped
I
too.
don't speak Spanish, and I don't even speak Spanish. Like X was so diverse, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he would have been
He would have been packing stadiums for sure.
Hell yeah, hands down. RPX, bro. My boy Stream Critic. Punk was a really underwhelming album. Not a hot take. And Thug dropped at a bad time. Easily could have waited till 2022.
And I just want to add, bro, you guys got to remember that it's an acoustic album. He did that on purpose, okay? So you got to remember
He's getting
that.
upset. I could see him getting a little sweaty. He's pissed off. Now, I think Punk was very disappointing, but
Yeah, I was
it just
disappointed
wasn't for me.
in
It's
too.
not disappointing, but because if he would have told me, okay, I'm coming out with like a Beautiful Thugger Girls Part 2,
Right,
then I
right.
would go into it expecting, okay, this is not going to really be some turn up shit. But I was expecting like some So Much Fun. So Much
Right.
Fun is better than Punk.
Because he gave us
Period.
exactly. He even said this. Like
Nothing
he knows,
beats old Thug. I'm sorry.
He knows what
2014
the
Thug.
people want.
Slime Season 1, 2, nothing beats that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where we at? Juice WRLD is the best new artist through 2016 to like 2020. The best out of all. Yeah.
Facts.
Talent-wise, everything.
Facts.
He could literally he was a natural-born hit maker.
Yeah.
He could just go into the booth right now
One
and
take.
just make a smash.
He would need 2 takes to lay down the recording and then ad libs. That
Like
was
he was just a smash hit, easy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Juice, man. The Toxic said artists going for a more commercial sound to have mainstream appeal doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. There are just a few popular examples that make that move look horrible.
Say that again.
Artists going for a more commercial sound to have mainstream appeal doesn't have to be a bad thing. There are just a few popular examples that make that move look horrible.
Like Roddy Ricch.
Like what, with Rockstar or The Box?
No,
do
he
you
tried to go real commercial with the album.
mainstream. Oh,
You know.
yes, I get what he's saying.
Joey Badass at one point.
Devastated?
Devastated was such a cheesy ass song.
I get what you're saying. I think Wiz did it.
Devastated.
Wiz did it. We Them
Yeah.
Boys, like he watered it down. But
Yeah.
Wiz was never really that lyrical like that. That's a good take.
Yeah.
I would have to think of some examples. Pray for Vinyl said, Logic's one of the best rappers alongside Cole and Kendrick, but doesn't get the recognition.
But you got to remember,
Lyrically, I'm not sure, but as an artist, I'm not.
his content though. A lot of people had issues with him always talking about
The biracial thing?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're white and you're white and black, right? But you've had the privilege to have the skin tone that you have. And how many albums are you gonna bring that up? You know?
I think he stopped doing that though, like a lot recently. But I mean, I never was attracted to his music like that. Like
There was a point in college where I gave him a chance. I think he had a
Under Pressure, I think it was
Under
like
Pressure.
2013 or 2014 was
it
fire.
like Soprano or something like that?
Oh, that mixtape is hard.
Is
It's
it
a black and white cover.
Yeah, that
nah,
was what
that
I
was
listened
hard.
to.
Nah,
But
that was
after
hard.
that, I wasn't really too fond
Yeah,
of it.
and I respect Logic. I think he's like a dope person. I watch all his streams. He's mad
And
funny.
he's definitely got bars, but
He's mad dope. He's a cool dude. And he shouts out Mac Miller. No, not Mac Miller. Sorry. R.I.P. Mac
Macklemore?
though. Kid Cudi. Like he put him on his tour when he was
word.
coming up. Yeah, he respects Cudi a lot.
that's fine.
My boy Friday Night Vinyl. Outkast over the Beatles. That's a hot take, boy.
Damn. I mean,
That's a hot take.
that's a hot take. That's a hot take that would never get solved because you would have a whole different demographic and a whole other different demographic, and they would never come to terms.
Never, right?
Never.
Because the Beatles, I mean, what are we really talking about? Like, one is, like statistically, no, because
Right.
the Beatles has a million #1 hits, but musically, maybe if you're not into the Beatles, sure.
Yeah.
But as a group, no way. There's no way.
Yeah,
The
there's no
Beatles
way
is
to
like
boil down this hot take. There's
worldwide. My boy said, Tekka is the new.
No way. Oh God. What the fuck?
Lil Tekka is the new Kanye in the influence side of the new generation. Example, with Kanye, we got Kid Cudi, Juice WRLD, Uzi. And with Tekka, we got Baby Santana, Slum Sixes, Majin. Might be far off from this, but it's something that's been on my mind for a hot minute.
Now, I know Tekka is fucking with the new crowd, like the Slump Sixes, like you said, the
Yeah.
Baby, Santana, I think Cash
Majin?
Dami.
Yeah, so Fago and shit too, you know.
So
SSG Kobe.
as far I mean, he's a leader when it comes to that wave, that SoundCloud
I think he just
wave.
got lucky with that though. I mean, that's what all pioneers are. You kind of just start it first, and then people take it. But
I feel like not right now,
not
but
lucky. I don't mean to
if I really
discredit
sat down
Ransom and the hits he had.
if I really sat down and thought about it and who really influenced the new age, I would need some time to think about it, but it wouldn't. Lil Tecca wouldn't be my first, in mind.
Okay, all talk music. Lil Wayne fell off after the Carter 4. I would say I said that in my documentary. I said that his prime was 04 to 2011, and so yeah.
This is true.
I would say
and
I
you can
would definitely
tell
say his voice started changing a little bit, and it just like My Homie Still and Love Me and all those songs didn't really hit the same.
Yeah.
That
you know what it is?
I think
he's
Young
at a
Thug,
point
bro.
in
I'm gonna
his-
be honest. I think Young Thug took a lot of like that. For me personally, I started really fucking with Young Thug and started not listening to Lil Wayne anymore because Young Thug sounded just like Lil Wayne, but like so different and fire. So I really started fucking with Thug, and I stopped really listening to Weezy.
Wayne had a lot of hiccups with his label situation, and around that time, the Carter 4,
I don't think he
had
fell
just
off
got
though.
locked out.
I don't think he ever fell off. I just think the quality wasn't up to par as
Absolutely.
much. But he never fell off though.
But even tonality of his voice, like if you hear "Money on My Mind" from the tone of his voice,
Oh yeah,
then
yeah. Well, that
to
was
now,
younger.
But I'm saying, like, I fuck with that grimy Wayne. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure,
Nowadays,
yeah.
it's just like
Hustler
it's
music.
like Chicken Wing.
Now it's too
Like,
high pitch a little bit. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, but I think Weezy now, especially last year, had a crazy feature run. He was going crazy. Like Lil Wayne is obviously a GOAT, but yeah, he never fell off. But I get what he's saying. Kendrick is super overrated. All his albums are boring.
You're bugging, especially Good Kid, Mad City.
What do you
Good
like?
Kid,
10?
Mad City.
Nah.
Yeah, right, bro.
mm.
Like, Money Trees is one of my favorite songs in my life.
The most sold vinyl last year, Good Kid, Mad City.
You're bugging, and I can
Yo,
understand
that
the
album
boring.
makes 10 years this year, boy.
I mean,
Damn, old as shit.
bro.
I was 17 when that came out. That's insane. My boy said Gunna is miles ahead of Lil Baby. No.
Niggas is getting. Why are niggas on his beef like that right now?
Yo, there's another Gunna take right after. Lil Baby has gotten so much better than Gunna. There should not even be a discussion about who's better.
Lil Baby is the Lil Wayne of this generation.
Hell no.
You
What
guys
are you
need
talking
to-
about?
Huh?
No way. Do you remember how hot and how many? No
Yo, are y'all? You gotta be kidding
No,
me. Right
you
now.
gotta be kidding
Lil
me.
Baby's just
Don't even
as
mention
hot.
Lil Baby with Lil Wayne
Lil
in the same
Baby-
sentence, bro.
And you're talking to the #1 Wayne fan, bro.
Okay.
Lil Baby's run,
Was nothing compared to
his
Weezy.
buzz.
It was hot.
The last
Yeah,
2
it was
years,
hot.
bro.
It was hot, but
Wayne had a buzz for like 5-6 years, but Baby, his buzz the last 2 years is just on par.
I don't know, man. Maybe, but it was, I don't know.
Just
but Weezy
on par.
did it with no social media, no none of that shit, bro.
And I'm telling
hating.
you, I mean, it's hard to counteract
Nah,
that.
I guess
but
you're right. Who else would it be? If you're gonna compare that Lil Wayne run, who else would it be? You dig what I'm saying? So I guess Lil Baby could be in that conversation. My boy said Drake is one of the most overrated artists, and everyone treats him like a god. I mean, that's easy to say because it's Drake. Anybody could say he's overrated.
Drake is an amazing musician. He has it down to a
That's
science.
not really a hot take. That's just easy to say.
It's what I said before a hot take, that Lil Baby's the Lil Wayne of this generation.
Yo, check the camera though. Check the camera. Oh, it's still on red?
Yeah.
Aye.
Is what I said before a hot take, that Lil Baby's the Lil Wayne of this generation?
Mm-hmm.
That's a hot take?
What? Lil Baby? Nah, because I've heard that before.
Okay. Because he said it himself, but okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
you only saying that because he said it?
No, I
look at
thought
this
about
guy.
it. I thought about
Nah,
it. It gave me perspective.
Because you would have never thought that.
So
if he
you
didn't say
think?
it.
So you think Cordae is the best under 25 because you heard that shit?
Not really.
But it made me think about it.
It did make you think about it, but that's like saying when Nas said hip hop is dead. Is he the reason hip hop died? That's what Soulja Boy said in the interview once.
First
He was
of all,
like,
Nas-
I ain't kill hip hop, man. Nas did.
Nas' beat selection is terrible, but that's another.
That is absolutely not facts because you just don't listen to Nas. You feel me? Anyways, my boy said artists who do album sequels are uninspired, and it is apparent in the quality of the music. Sequels rarely live up to the hype and are usually lackluster in quality. Most of the time, it's just more of the same.
That's not true with a lot of examples.
Like what?
Carter 3, Carter 2, DS3 with Gunna. Free Crack 1, 2, and 3. Lil Baby. Lil Bibby.
Shit.
There's like so many.
Lil
like,
Boat 3. I thought Lil Boat 3 was better than the previous.
Yeah. Like there's too many examples. So that's not a hot take.
Oh, well, Marshall Mathers' LP wasn't better than the first one, but
French Montana's Coke Boys
Sign
Run
to
Mac
the
and
Streets 2. I don't know, Sign to the Streets 3. You know what I'm saying? My boy said Dirk Polo and Lil Baby gotta be the most overplayed rappers right now. I kind of agree because look, let me explain this. So I feel like these labels are looking at who's the hottest, right? And all these fucking rappers, new albums that come out, always have Lil Baby, Polo G, you know what I'm saying, Lil Durk on the album. That shit is annoying. It's like outplayed, like, because they're the hottest out, so they're constantly getting.
And what was the
booked for
word
all
that
these
they used?
features.
What was the word that they used? That
Overplayed.
Overplayed.
I agree.
I agree with that, but you can't
that doesn't
deny
discredit
why.
their hotness and that they're lit.
Yeah.
But bro, there's other rappers, bro.
Yeah.
There's so many
You
rappers.
can't. I mean, the industry can't help.
You're only as hot as
But-
what their fear. You know what I'm saying? Like the label's not gonna choose. So I get it. They're still buzzing.
Yeah.
But yo, choose some other rappers, dog. Like. Anyways, my boy said Trippie Redd gotta stop releasing all these albums back to back. It's just quantity over quality at this point.
Well,
But I don't think he drops back to back like that.
well, the only time I really remember him, putting albums back to back like that was after the exclamation mark album.
What was after that? Oh no,
He dropped that, right? He was
That was
dating Coi Leray.
2019.
He was dating Coi Leray at the time, and then like 2 months later, he dropped whatever he.
2020.
I forgot.
I mean, I know he dropped a love letter to you.
But nobody was really
was
fucking with the exclamation mark.
No, yeah,
album.
that's his worst album. That's
And he
definitely
saw
his worst
mad
album.
critique from it, and literally like a month or two later, he dropped again. So
I personally think that it keeps
that's
him
the only
relevant.
time I thought that he. Did
I think that keeps him relevant.
I don't mind it. I mean,
I think Trippie does a great job by keeping his face in people like nonstop. He's always in your face,
bro. At the same
posting
time,
shit. He made a whole rock album and then drops Trip at Night the same year.
Honestly,
It works.
And if you're gonna say that with Trippie, you gotta say that with a lot of people because Future dropped 2 albums in one day. You remember that?
No, it was a 1 week.
Or whatever it was. Yeah. So, like, come on, bro.
That was crazy that he did that, and they both went like gold in like
Yeah.
a week. That's Future for you. Though 808s and Heartbreaks is seen as the inspiration to modern hip hop, people still say it's one of Kanye's worst when it's clearly not.
I mean, it was.
I agree with that though, cause I am my Instagram. I follow a lot of vinyl pages and like hip hop Instagrams. A lot of them do say that 808s is like not even top 5 type shit. But they always claim that it's so influential and shit.
Was My Dark Twisted Fantasy before that?
No,
It was
808s
after?
is 2008, and My Fantasy whatever is 2010.
Okay. I want to say people probably say that because of the sonics of it. It was a lot different at the time. And that album broke the mold. So
I love that album.
I fuck with the album.
That's
heavy.
like my favorite album. I think it still holds up too. You would think that since it's 08, it would sound very 08-ish,
Right.
but it still holds up.
Yeah, you can
Like
bump that today.
Welcome to Heartbreak with Kid Cudi.
Heartless.
Amazing. Bad News. You know,
Yeah.
I was waiting on you.
People
Pinocchio
might say
Story.
that just because it was so different at the time.
Word. My boy said if Certified Lover Boy was as good as unique as Scary Hours 2. Well, Scary Hours 2 only had 3 songs.
It was an EP or LP, whatever you want to call
If
it.
it was as good as that, it would have been Drake's best album. Instead, he decided to do the same style of songs he's been glued to for the rest of his albums and letting the features carry him on every song. Well, I did say that Wants and Needs track with Lil Baby, he should have held on to that, bro. He should have dropped that shit for CLB. That shit is so fire. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, What's Next? Those 3 are all fire. That should have all been on CLB. You could take
CLB
out
was
3
so
songs from
mid.
CLB and put those 3 in, and I bet you it's a top tier Drake album. That's how fire those Drake songs are.
And you would keep like
I would
I'm
keep
So Sexy and
TSU.
all that.
I would keep one. That song is a banger. You know, it's kind of annoying, but it's still a banger. Like,
I feel like CLB came and went.
yeah,
Definitely wasn't his best. It's probably his. Is it his worst? It probably is. In my opinion, it might be his worst album. But
yeah, it might be.
at this point with Drake, bro,
It might be. That doesn't mean it's bad though. But that's how great Drake is.
Drake is just Drake, man. Like you can't be mad at him. He's
You would think though, so many years and albums in the game, you would think he would be like, I don't care to make music, you know, like I don't have to put out
Yeah,
my
he
best
doesn't
work. I
have
already
to,
gave
bro.
y'all my best shit, so it's hard to stay
You
inspired.
ever been to a Drake show? You know how
I've been
long
Drake versus Lil Wayne,
You know
2014.
how, and that was 2014, bro. His shows are like 2.5 hours long, and
Bro,
he doesn't.
nobody's beating him.
He
in the
doesn't
verses.
play. He doesn't play the whole song. Like he's got like.
It's hard for
60
him
songs.
to ever lose in a verses. Maybe just Ye. I could see that happen. My boy said, "It's Aaron speaking. We'll hit 100K subscribers in 2020." That's not a hot take.
That's not a hot take.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? Nah, I respect it. Thank you, bro. My boy here says Smoke Perp is one of the most underrated in the game. He has so many styles and sounds, but people only focus on his bad freestyle that went viral and call him a Cardi clone. I personally think Smoke Perp is a little underrated musically, but I just feel like he fucked up a lot. He took too long to drop his album Dead Star 2. He's better than Lil Pump for sure. Like, he's actually not that bad. Like, if you look at all these other SoundCloud rappers, he does the same shit. Like, it's pretty fire. Like,
And people got too
the whole
old.
Russ situation.
People grew up from the gimmicks. A lot of
Yeah.
time he would go viral with gimmicks,
Mhm.
and people don't give a fuck about that anymore.
yeah, so I don't know, man. My boy said Lil Xan was right. Tupac is boring. He has some great singles, but come on. No one listening to Tupac's album in full unless you're already a big fan. His deep cuts just ain't it. That's a very hot take.
Honestly, you're talking about an artist that came out over 25 years ago. So just
The fact
in-
that we're
in
still
music-
talking about it,
in music in general, like that's gonna happen. That was 25 years ago. People are gonna move on. People are gonna think.
word.
You know what
but
I'm
it's
saying?
still, he's still such a legend. So it's
Yeah,
like,
it's like, how dare you? You feel me?
my boy said 21 Savage is the best feature artist in the game right now. I would take him over Lil Baby any day.
You know what's so
Bro,
funny?
hold
I
on,
was
let me
saying
go.
that.
Hold on. Yo, 21 Savage does not have a bad verse, period. I have never heard a bad 21 Savage feature.
Can you listen to a whole
Ever.
21 Savage album?
I can.
Okay.
He's surprisingly too.
For me, I haven't been able to do that since he did
Bro,
that
Savage
collab
Mode
album
2,
with
boy.
Metro.
Nah, you gotta listen to Savage Mode 2, bro. When 21 Savage first came out, I was like, he is so elementary, bro. So
Yeah, but
ABC, like this is so whack.
The feature thing is definitely right. He's one
But
of the
then he
best.
grew on me like crazy. I can't believe he's lasted this long, especially with a name like 21 Savage. Let's be real. That happened. That same shit with Young Thug. I didn't think that.
He
would.
tried to change his name to Jeffrey.
Bro, but he's matured. 21 Savage a lot. His lyrics are not that bad either. He be spitting some shit.
He just came out with some shit on Gunna's new album.
Bro, he was nominated for a Grammy, boy. 21 Savage. Out of all the 2016 dudes, who else was nominated for a Grammy? No one.
Yeah, man.
Denzel Curry didn't do it. Yachty didn't do it. Uzi didn't do it. Kodak didn't do it. 21 did it, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Tyler has a better 3-album run with Flower Boy, Igor, and Call Me If You Get Lost than Kendrick, Kanye, and Drake. Hell no. Not better than Kanye.
Kanye, yeah, you're bugging. Kanye has 2-3 albums that are like top 25
Bro, but
in
Kendrick
music,
got
period.
Kendrick got Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I fuck with Damn and Good Kid, Mad City.
And
OG.
Drake got fucking. You could even say Thank Me Later is a good ass album.
Take Me Later
Take
is
Care,
amazing.
and then Nothing Was the Same. I don't know, fam. That's a hot take though.
It is.
That's definitely a
take.
hot take. Just because you don't agree don't mean it's not a hot take. My boy said J. Cole is boring as hell, and
Oh,
and
goodness.
his son, such as Corday, is also hella boring. Oh shit.
Damn.
Disagree. You got to hear that new freestyle.
Yeah.
Nah, it's probably because he don't listen to lyrical shit.
Yeah.
If you're not a lyrical hip hop fan, you're never gonna like it. You're not gonna find it fun. Cause I know my boy Kanal. He only listened to that, turn up shit.
Yeah. But I gotta say this.
Look at him. His next take. Cardi got a better discography than Kendrick. Of course. But low key,
he's gotta be like 18.
Yeah, maybe.
He's gotta be like 18, but
Some guy said you're gay.
commenting towards that?
No, he just said you're gay. Like, that was
that's
his
a
take.
hot take? Damn.
People are overrating Yeezus.
Let's say this.
Do they, though?
Yeezus was
It's so decisive.
I want to say this.
It's
This
50-50.
might be a hot take, but Whole Lotta Red is today's Yeezus.
I have an argument to that, though.
Go ahead.
I might be saying this because Rocky said this in an interview. But he said testing is his Yeezus.
Yeah, those type of albums where it kind of shifts the sonic.
I feel like people didn't like testing at all when it first came out.
I didn't like testing, but
Me
it grew
neither.
on me.
It definitely grew on me. We didn't get it.
Same thing with Yeezus. And kind of same thing with A Whole Lot of Red. It took me a little bit with A Whole Lot of Red. I only fucked with certain songs on A Whole Lot of Red, but that's a good hot take because Whole Lot of Red, Yeezus, Testing, those are all albums that changed or shifted the sonics of hip-hop, you know?
Yeah, well, you think Whole Lot of Red is going to be crazy influential going forward?
It already is. Listen, if you haven't already, listen to the Young Bulls, the Cash Dummies, the Yeats, the Slump Six, Baby Santana.
Mm-hmm. But I don't hear them doing that whole rock style stuff.
They definitely are, 100%.
Maybe I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you got a whole blankie, bro.
My boy said Colossal is Future's most underrated song in his discography. Sugar Colossal. That's a good song.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the most underrated. I think there's some other songs
It's cool, you know.
Feds did a sweep.
Yeah.
That's underrated, boy.
Bodine Crazy.
That's not underrated.
Oh, he said underrated?
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, hell no. My boy said Cardi over Eminem.
Bugging.
My boy said Phone Them is better than Dedication. He's talking about Chief Keef albums. He don't know about
Dedication?
that. He's not a Chief Sosa fan like that. But I
Me?
disagree.
Yeah.
Dedication is better than Phone Them. Polo G's next album that is fully produced by Southside will be a top 10 trap record of all time because he's finally able to work with a producer that will match his potential.
He's talking about Polo G.
I think he's going to drop an album.
He got great production, though.
It's a little repetitive.
It's the piano shit, but
But not even the piano shit. It's like that Lil Durk type beat.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like very soulful. It's very soulful, but like inspiring kind of sound beat. Like,
Yeah, like getting through the trenches type shit.
yeah. Pain music, pain beats.
Yeah.
Hashtag pain beats. Lil Yachty is actually improving in terms of his actual rapping ability, but is not getting the credit he deserves because he's not fitting the pop mainstream bubblegum trap anymore that the mainstream gravitates to.
We spoke about this. I don't know if it got caught on camera, but that's literally verbatim what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a spark. It was a little lull, and then he had a resurgence. And that resurgence has been probably because of Cash Cobain and the Detroit flow, too, you know?
All right, last one. You ready? To Pimp a Butterfly is an overrated album. I'm not saying that it's a bad album. It's just that it's regarded as one of the best hip-hop albums of all time. But I only really go back to it a few tracks, personally. Maybe it's because I don't really pay attention to lyrics.
To Pimp a Butterfly might be in history books when we're 50 years old, bro. You got to think about that.
But let me tell you, so I have a very strong opinion on that album. I feel like, is something really a classic if nobody really goes back to it? Like, how often do you go back to that album, bro?
A lot of people don't, but you got to remember the time that it came out and what it stood for.
You right. I guess
you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's going to be in history books.
It did make its mark. It made an impact.
Right.
If it makes an impact, then I get it, yeah.
He was basically just putting a bookmark on a time in history, on a time in U.S. history that was fucked
We need
up.
another To Pimp a Butterfly, especially after this whole 2020 craziness.
He's coming with it, and hopefully it's more palatable for everybody. Like, Damn was very palatable for
It's
everybody.
very mainstream. It was easier on the ears, yeah.
And I said it myself, like Good Kid, Mad City, and
Such a classic, bro.
Damn, those are my favorites from him.
Section 80s guys too.
Section 80, yeah, back in Dat Piff days, right? Yeah,
Boy, but I
man.
just feel like To Pimp a Butterfly, like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess it just wasn't for me. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying it's bad.
I probably went through the album twice, but I understand the severity.
Okay, so
of
if
the-
you
of the
respect
album,
it and
you
you
know?
understand it's a classic, then yeah.
Right,
But
right.
I would never bash that album.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
man.
sound racist, nah.
Black of the Berry. But that's hot takes, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Next episode coming soon.
My man.
Kind of tight.
Yeah, man.
lot of
Our
the-
cameras failed us, man, but we're going to have some of the content
Hold on,
that
my
was
boy
missed
said my
out.
boy said Donda over My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Donda over my...
I mean,
No.
that's two
Hell
kinds.
no.
Nah, hell no.
Hell no.
Yo, the same dude that I've been saying all these takes, those are all the same person. He's been going ham, boy.
Yo, that's so funny.
Day 69 over any other 2018 mixtape.
All right, so let's wrap this. Wait, what'd you say?
Day 69. The 6ix9ine's album.
Oh, fuck no.
He says it's better than anything from 2018.
My man's
Hello,
trolling.
goodbye and good riddance. But anyways.
Nah, just to wrap things up, we definitely had a lot more segments, but like we said, the cameras failed us.
Facts.
We're definitely gonna bring back some of those segments at another episode, because it was too good, man. And
Facts.
but yeah, this is
Speaking of which, man.
Yeah, man.
I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe to this bad boy.
Definitely leave
Like
a
it up.
comment, man.
Follow us on IG. Speaking of which pod.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And our own Instas.
Yes, sir. Everything colossal. It's Aaron speaking, man.
Swag.
We out here.
Swag.